How are all of you doing tonight? And welcome to another great episode of MCW Tuesday Takedown. Tonight we have an amazing card, as always. And we have the two best commentators you will ever find in a wrestling company. We have Graham Hull and the devious one, Dave Rose. Tonight we have, again, a great card. And we have debuts through the asshole. And here are your commentators of the night, Graham and Dave.
It's about time you said my name first, Mayhem. You know
yeah.
I'm the best commentator on the board. But I'm looking forward to these matches tonight. What about you, Rose?
Well, that remains to be seen, Mr. Hall. But the fact is that we've got a great card set up here for all the viewers of Tuesday Takedown of this episode for April 14th, 2015. The first match of the night is going to be a one-on-one debut match between the newest entrants of Mayhem Championship Wrestling, the one and only King Akoni. And Mark Mayhem will be in his corner tonight when he faces another debuting star, Matt Adams.
I gotta say before this match starts, and I
really like this Akoni character.
I gotta say,
this guy's a bodybuilder. He's an MMA fighter. I mean, he's just now stepping foot in this MCW arena. And I mean, he's gonna tear some heads off. Maybe not mine or Mark's or yours, but he's gonna tear somebody's head off.
You know what?
Well, one thing's for certain, Graham Hall. It appears that King Akoni is coming here with an agenda, and that is to win.
Of course he's going to win. He's got Mark Mayhem at his side. All right, he's probably another one of these plants that Mark Mayhem's got in here. He's going to try to put him over, try to make him beat somebody, because you know how crooked that some gun is.
Well, one thing I will say about Mark Mayhem is, if that's the case, Graham Hall, he's quite astute, because he's putting his chips on quite the player.
He's not astute, he's a stooge.
Well, I guess we're going to have to see against the results against Matt Adams tonight in this debut match.
We shall see.
Now, it looks like
for the entrances here, the entrance here, taking a little bit longer than usual. I'm thinking that maybe Mark Mayhem's in the back, giving him a pep talk or something like that. I don't know. Oh, wait, here we go. We're finally getting started. All right, let's go, people. Let's get this match underway. Oh, look at him.
tonight's match is filmed directly in Montreal, Canada.
I don't know why it's so cold.
King Akoni is looking very disciplined. Well,
I want to know why it's so cold up here.
I'm sure wrestling travels around the world and provides all of just the nature of things there. Now, people are sworn great lone warriors, and he has stated several times that it is this bloodline that will help him make new inroads here at Mayhem Championship Wrestling. Now, Graham Hall, I do have to ask you, as Isaac the Radical makes his way out here to the ring, you know as well as I that he suffered some irreparable damage to those knees. Do you think that that will come into play in tonight's match?
Wait, no, that's not Isaac the Radical, that's Mike Adams.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm looking at the wrong card here.
It's all right, these guys are new.
But let's talk about this Matt Adams. Have you heard anything about him at all?
I've never heard of him. I mean, he's probably just one of these guys. He probably won't make it that far, but we'll see how he does. He looks like a chump, but who knows? He might have some skills in the ring.
Well, he definitely seems to be showing some attitude as he comes out here on his cell phone, talking about something that seems to be more important than the match itself. And this will be one hell of a one-on-one debut match here on MCW Tuesday Takedown. Now, Graham Hall, who do you think is going to win this match?
You know what? I hate to say it just because he's with Mayhem, but I'm going for a Coney on this one. I've seen this man's promo. You saw it up there on the screen. This guy looks like he's a fighter.
Well, being the tactician that I am, I always study my prey very carefully. And the fact of the matter is that it appears that this King Oconee is definitely a purebred and is very capable.
Oh, King Oconee is looking strong in the beginning of this match.
The action already in the ring is looking incredible tonight for this first match.
Whoa, look at that splash.
King Oconee looks very strong tonight. I think he's going to send a message to Matt Adams.
Oh, Matt Adams with a beautiful reversal. I bet you that hurt a little bit. Oh, Oconee went right back. Got it back on the ground again. Oh, he's trying to make him tap out early.
Is that a Kimura lock?
It looks that way.
That's coming from his MMA experience, and I'm sure it's extremely capable. Matt Adams again grappling with King Oconee.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, to the pin attempt.
Ref went for the count, only a one call. Wow, that King Oconee can move. He's quite agile.
He seems a little reckless to me in the ring.
Well, perhaps that recklessness might lead to a win here in this debut match. We just have to see.
Oh, those boots have got to hurt.
Looks like Oconee's got a lot of strength. But we can't count Matt Adams out. Also looking very strong tonight. Huge stomp on his chest. Throws Oconee into the corner. So is Matt Adams going for a pin or what? What's he doing? I wouldn't waste any time with this individual. One small slip up and Oconee could take over.
Oh, and there's that slip up. Oh, Samoan drop.
Huge drop. Oh, and back on his feet again is Matt Adams. Oh, he's going for a pin. Nope. He's going for submission. His signature move, the Kimura lock. Broken up. This match is looking incredible.
You're not lying about that. Both of these guys are doing pretty well in the ring.
Wow, what a throw by King Oconee. And I think he's just taunting Matt Adams now.
He needs to hurry up and get a pin in this match because he doesn't know what Adams is capable of.
Huge drop from Oconee. What kind of move is he going for now? Oh, another submission by the MMA expert.
Wow, how many submissions does this guy know?
And another kick out by Matt Adams. Huge hits delivered by each competitor. Russian leg sweep delivered to Matt Adams. King Oconee drags him into the center of the ring, delivering some huge hits to the face.
I'm sorry, Rose. This match is just doing some serious. Oh, look at. Oh, what is this? Another Kimura lock. and it's over.
Bell rings, and we've got a winner in his debut match, the one and only King Akoni. And what a debut match that was.
I've seen very few wrestlers with as many capabilities and submissions as this gentleman here.
Some great replays right now of the amazing action that we encountered in this first match tonight on Mayhem Championship Wrestling Tuesday Takedown. And Mark Mayhem congratulating his latest amazing wrestler inducted here in the roster of MCW. I think he made a great choice getting King Akoni into MCW.
I'm gonna have to watch out for this guy. I think you should too, Rose. He's backed by the boss, so there might be something a little crooked going on here.
What do you guys think of my new client?
I will say one thing, that he is quite impressive, but it remains to be seen if he can keep up with the action that goes down here at MCW.
Oh, he's an awesome client. He's a great wrestler, Mr. Mayhem. Good job picking him up, Mr. Mayhem.
Your sarcasm
now,
isn't
speaking of
needed.
debut matches, we've got one right now with El Asesino going up against Isaac the Radical.
Two very Latino.
Whoa.
Now, Mr. Mayhem, can you tell us a little more about El Asesino? After all, you are the one that brings in new talent here at MCW.
El Asesino comes straight from DR, barely speaks English, so it's hard to understand him most of the time. But, as you know, Dominicans do love bachata, and he is an expert bachataist and dancer, as well as a wrestler.
That's quite an acumen of activities. We'll have to see if that can translate well here in the ring.
Isaac wearing a
And
new
speaking
shirt.
of the ring, here we have Isaac the Radical making his way out.
Oh yeah, that's my this one.
My
Look at
knee.
him. He looks so strong coming out here. He's ready. He's gonna whoop El Asesino.
Graham, I think you need to brush up on your Spanish.
Look, I'm not Spanish. I never claimed to be Spanish. But we got a Mexican against a Dominican. Mexicans are always gonna come out on top.
Well, that will remain to be seen for this match here tonight. We can never count out a new debutant, just like we saw with the previous match with King Akoni. So I look forward to seeing El Asesino prove himself here in the ring tonight at Tuesday Takedown.
I gotta say, my money's on the Radical here.
At least you finally agree with me on something.
Well, Mr. Mayhem, I do have to question the whole issue of Isaac the Radical's knees. Both of them seem to be quite jammed up.
Yeah.
What?
And here we have the one and only El Asesino making his way out to the ring, dancing some form of bachata in a very strange getup. Cowboy boots and a vest. Are you kidding me?
Wait, I thought this was a wrestling show, not a dance show. This is not Dancing with the Stars.
Well, I give him a 10 on the dancing.
Well, if he came here to dance, I think he got a little confused. This is a wrestling ring, and he's going to get his ass beat if that's what he thinks he can do in the ring.
Well, one thing, I'll give it to him. It looks like the fans are loving what he's doing.
They're actually singing along with the song.
And it looks like El Asesino is just drinking up this attention that he's getting from the crowd tonight.
If he doesn't come up with a win, all that dance is going to be for naught.
He'll probably have to go back dancing like a Chippendales. So here we go with the beginning of the match. Mr. Mayhem, what are your call on the outcome of this match?
Isaac has tended to his knees, and I think he's going to come out on top.
It is looking like El Asesino is coming out very quickly and very strong in his debut match.
Oh, grapple.
Don't worry, Isaac's got this one.
El Asesino comes out on top with this headlock. Ooh, a beautiful head takedown.
So what do you know a little more about El Asesino? Is there something perhaps in his past that would have defined him as a character here?
At this point, since I do not have a translator to talk to him, I have no idea.
And El Asesino is delivering some huge hits to
A beautiful head scissor. I guess he does wrestle as good as he dances.
He's got to make it all the way through the match. One move doesn't count.
And he really seems to be unloading on Isaac the Radical.
Another head scissor takedown.
Moving him into the ring there.
Ooh, that boot
Huge
straight to the
kick.
back.
The Radical sees a little increase in his energy.
Ooh, a beautiful moonsault.
That was great.
Ooh, but another head scissor. I feel like El Asesino is too quick for the Radical.
I guess it's got to be that dance training. Oh, wait, nope. Isaac has decided he's had enough of that dancing fool.
Working on that knee. I think the Radical has a strategy in mind.
Yeah, you can't dance with no legs.
I think El Asesino was just taunting Isaac by dancing because he knows because of the bad knees Isaac can't dance as well as he used to. But another
Well, he
moonsault.
seems to be able to flip quite well.
I think his knees might just be better.
Ooh, a beautiful bridging suplex. Into another standing moonsault. But El Asesino kicks up. Just to be pushed straight back down with a backbreaker.
Ooh, that hurt.
A pin, one. Only a one count. El Asesino still has fight in him.
And the Radical's not giving up.
Ooh, a curb stomp.
Huge hit to El Asesino.
Alright, the Radical missed that chop.
El Asesino just won't stop. This is incredible.
This guy's got a lot of fight in him, doesn't he?
Ooh, that arm has to be broken after that. Ooh, a beautiful reverse DDT.
What is that called?
Something Spanish.
A moonsault from El Asesino.
He's showing off himself.
El Muno Salto.
You want some salt with that?
I think Isaac is getting a little frustrated with El Asesino and he wants to put him down here and now.
Ooh, a beautiful diving drop kick.
Huge kick to the face.
I think El Asesino is done. He has gotten his El Asesino kicked.
Isaac stomping on every single body part. The legs. To another leg. On the chest. Ooh, right on the head.
He's done.
One.
Going for that pin.
Two. El Asesino kicks out
Oh,
at two.
kick out at two.
This is a hell of a match.
Latino wrestlers know how to do it. Another beautiful head scissor.
And El Asesino is just not stopping here. Huge kick to the back of Isaac the Radical.
If El Asesino had paid any attention, he should have known that if he's going to fight Isaac, he needs to go for his knees.
Oh, Isaac reverses into an arm breaker. Another pin. One, two, a kick out.
Oh, kick out.
That was almost a 3 count.
Now, these two are very evenly matched here tonight. Quick reversal from Emerald, from the Radical.
Another curb stomping on that head of El Asesino.
He can't get up from this. There is no way he's getting up from this.
Yet another moonsault from the Radical.
But he comes right back up. El Asesino's fight never ends.
It has to be those dance skills that lets him be so agile on his feet.
But Isaac, a crippler
We're looking at
crossface.
a submission here.
A crossface
El
locked in.
Asesino. Isaac
to the
got him.
ropes.
Oh, no, and we've got a...
A rope
What
break.
is that?
That's a rope break.
It's a rope break. El Asesino made it. Just in time.
Oh, Isaac.
He's not done with him yet.
What is Isaac doing? What? Isaac climbing to the top. We don't see him fly that often.
The ref better get out the
Oh,
way.
reversal!
Oh.
Get it! Reverse.
Spectacular move. He's going for the pin.
And
And
Isaac
it's a 3
comes out on
count
top.
for Isaac the Radical. He wins against El Asesino.
What a great new move. We've never seen that done in MCW.
Looks like he's trying out some new stuff.
What a great match.
An
Maybe
incredible match. And I do have to say that El Asesino showed a lot of great heart in his debut match here tonight at MCW.
I hope he ditches the dancing though after this. I hope Isaac beat the dancing out of him.
He better have. This is wrestling, not dancing.
I'm surprised he can dance so well with a pair of cowboy boots. So the next match for tonight is going to be a spectacular tag team match between the newly formed tag teams of ATL versus the Dark World Order.
Now, Dark World Order is pretty big there, Dave. Who's wrestling out of the Dark World Order tonight?
Well, tonight, Tony and Eddie are stepping up for the Dark World Order to try to prove themselves against 44 and Deuce, who are 2/3 of ATL.
Well, you know, I don't take losses very well. So ATL, I know you hear me in the back. You better come up with the win.
Or else what? You're gonna sabotage your protege's matches?
Ain't no telling what I might do. The ATL does not lose, ever.
Well,
Remember that.
Well, because of you, your protege lost this Sunday.
With all due respect, Mr. Mayhem, and one of the few times that I can, I will be agreeing with Graham Hall. Because the fact is, I don't tolerate failure either. And Tony and Eddie sure know my stance. After all, it was I who spearheaded, who organized, who was the architect of the DWO. And we saw that premiere last Sunday at Sunday Showcase Sunday.
Okay.
And here we go, straight to the action in the ring. Deuce making his way out to the ring, always hyped up, full of energy, and ready to prove a point.
Yeah, I ain't paid for that pyro for nothing. Look over here, boy. You better win.
Now, thankfully, our announce table is quite well protected against many barriers that could cause us any harm. But fortunately for us, the Latin American announce table is unprotected, so any action that goes on outside of the ring and into that announce table won't affect us personally, but might give us some pleasure as we watch some of those Hispanics take big damage.
Thanks a lot, Juan Carlo.
I will give it to them. They're always quite full of energy when they do announce here on MCW. After all, MCW does not discriminate and provides translations for almost every different language on the planet. And here's your other protege, Graham Hull, the one and only 44, asking everyone if it's time for a clobber.
He better be asking himself if it's winning time, because I don't want to have to make another point.
Did you and 44 exchange any words since Sunday?
I'm not listening to you.
Why can't
I'm not
you?
listening to answering questions.
You can't answer the real questions?
No, I'm not going to answer your questions. If you have a question for me, you run it through Dave Rose, and he'll ask me.
Well, Dave, can you forward my question to the guy who's trying to avoid questions?
Now, gentlemen, I do have to interrupt. I don't know what kind of problems we're having here on the announce table. Let's keep it in the ring, gentlemen. We've got a lot more action coming up, and I think we should concentrate on that for the moment being.
I just think Graham's afraid to answer questions.
Oh, look, we're about to have the Dark World Order come out. Yay!
Now, you're not the only one with proteges there, Graham Hull. I've had my hand in a few things here and there, and I believe that I've put together probably the best team here at MCW.
Tony Brasso stealing someone's car again.
Well, I guess tonight we'll have to find out, won't we, Mr. Rose?
We sure shall, Mr. Hull. And Tony Barrasso is making his way out here to the ring, driving a Rolls Royce that I still don't know whether or not he acquired legally, but that's none of my business, because he's here to do one thing, and that's represent the Dark World Order.
I'm really digging the shirts, Dave.
Well, I do appreciate that, Mr. Hull, or Mr. Mayhem. I do apologize. I got all my notes everywhere. I'm trying to handle a lot of different activities here. But like yourself, I'm an entrepreneur, and I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that my extracurricular activities are well thought out and profitable. So I feel I've done a good job on that logo. You can buy that on deviousdaverose.spreadshirt.ca. Great deal. And now let's go to the action in the ring. Now we've got the one and only Eddie N from Japan, Mr. Strong Style himself, making his way to the ring. And he sports a very unique skill set here in MCW. One of the few who has studied under masters in Japan. Eddie N, yet again, proving himself to be one of the greatest talents that is here in MCW, and currently one with the best, or one of the best records, I should say.
I was going to say, I might want to correct yourself there, Mr. Rose, because the best record belongs to yours truly. But I'm not sure if Mr. Eddie N's Japanese training has in any way prepared him for an ATL street fight.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Hull, the fact is that this match, unfortunately, is only a tag team match. So we're going to have to wait maybe a little bit longer until we see a true street fight between these two factions.
All right, I'll give it to you. Your boys out there, they're looking quite confident for somebody who could potentially get destroyed.
Well, it all remains to be seen if the strategies that we've all worked on play out as I foresee them to.
All right, let's get this underway.
Deuce is
I gotta
starting it out
say,
for
I've been
ATL.
looking very forward to finally seeing the DWO in action, and I can't say that I'm not disappointed for seeing ATL go against the DWO in this first time.
Deuce takes advantage early in this match. What a beautiful moonsault. Another head scissor.
Deuce goes for the pin. Tony kicks out at 1. Tony's looking a little slow tonight. Huge DDT to Tony, delivered by Deuce.
I think Tony's head just got planted into the canvas.
I think Tony's starting to get the inner Bostonian getting out from him. Looks like he's ready for a Boston street fight.
When is the last time Boston won anything, Rose?
Preach on that one.
Didn't they win that tea party there?
That was like 300 years ago.
Well, I'm Canadian. I'm not caught up on American news. Maybe I'm a little delayed. You got the Pony Express delivering news to us. So how am I supposed to know? But let's go back to the action here in the ring. Deuce again looking very strong.
Another...
Wow, huge DDT to Tony. Now what is Tony thinking here? Mr. Mayhem, your thoughts on tonight's tag team match between these new factions, the DWO and ATL?
Well, ATL needs to prove themselves to me a lot. The DWO has proven themselves, especially surprising me with their entire joining. But the ATL hasn't been winning so much.
Well, that's a good point, Mr. Mayhem. The fact is that everything is calculated to a T in the DWO. Everything happens for a reason, and we do it that way.
But Eddie N comes in like a Chinese firecracker.
Oh, trips up on the ropes there. Going against Deuce. Huge drop kick to the chest of Eddie N. I gotta say that I'm quite impressed with Deuce there going up against Eddie N.
Oh, Deuce hit him with his bullet.
Huge punch to Eddie N's face. Kicks out at 1.
Deuce just hit him with the speeding bullet.
Yeah, you saw that speeding bullet? Ain't nothing more powerful than that speeding bullet.
The 404.
It's looking like to me that Deuce is getting a little overconfident.
404, baby, 404.
The 404 connects on Eddie N. That's nearly a 3 count.
I'm amazed. This is unbelievable.
Oh, what a beautiful elbow.
Now, if I see any funny business from that ref, I'm going straight down to that ring, and I'm going to put him in a mountain of pain.
A sunset flip
The action
powerbomb.
goes outside the ring.
Drop kick straight to the
And
face.
beating down on Deuce. Huge drop kick to the face. Referee's still counting. Eddie, this is about winning. Get the hell back in the ring. Forget about Deuce. Get back in the ring. I know you can hear me from where you are.
Oh, but 44 coming to help his brother.
There you go, Eddie. There you go. Very smart. Eddie pulls in Tony B. And there should have been a count out there, but that's okay because I think Tony has some vengeance on his mind.
Oh.
Sporting a new look and a new attitude, I think that Tony Barrasso is now the focused laser that he needs to be here in MCW. He will cut down anybody in his path.
Deuce is way too fast for him.
Can you see how quick Tony is getting up from these attacks from Deuce? Deuce might have a lot of energy and a lot of moves, but the fact is that Tony just keeps going back to that damage.
Another speeding bullet.
Another kick out at 2 by Tony. You know that that man has spirit.
Oh, setting him up again. This move
Deuce
is
going
deadly.
for the 404. He connects straight to Tony's face off the top ropes.
This is over.
Huge splash. DWO, you better win that. There we go. That's what I taught you guys. Eddie N getting in the ring and breaking it up.
Deuce, go get your brother. Go get your brother.
Tony goes for a pin. Broken up at 2. What are your thoughts so far on this match tonight, Mr. Mayhem?
It's very entertaining. I'm very proud of Deuce. Deuce has been showing up, but now he tags his brother in to see what 44 can do, and there was a kick straight to the head.
44 is just now getting into this match.
I'm surprised you haven't beaten him up by now.
I still have my money on my brothers, the DWO, and I have big hopes for them.
A kick straight to the back of Eddie.
Now, I will give you this, Graham. Deuce definitely looks focused, and he's quite evenly matched against Eddie N. Both of them are high flyers, very agile, and very capable.
Beautiful bridging suplex. Oh, Eddie N with those clotheslines.
This match is absolutely incredible. By far the best match of the night so far, and we still have a few matches to go. This is the incredible action that you find here exclusively on Mayhem Championship Wrestling.
A bridging dragon suplex from Eddie.
That was very close, that pin that Eddie N came to.
The brothers are playing it smart though.
44, throw him in the corner. Oh, running bulldog. Huge hit onto Eddie N. 44 flipping over for the... Oh, broken up by Tony.
Tony just saved this match. Oh, but what is this? A modified GPS.
Huge hit.
That's called the night.
And that's a 3 count. ATL took the win.
Unbelievable. Now that's something I'm not going to stand for. Not at all. I'm going to have to go back and look at those replays because I always seem to suspect that these referees are a little slow on their counts.
What a great match from these two teams.
But don't you dare count out the DWO. We are too sweet and we are for life. So stay tuned because you're going to see a lot more from the DWO. For the most part, though, that this match was fairly evenly matched. And although I might have my issues with the outcome, I'm going to not take away from the fact that these two individuals did show quite a lot of ability when facing both Tony Barrasso and Eddie Young.
Celebrate, boys. You earned it.
Sounds to me that if they didn't win this match, it would have been a hell of a beatdown in the backstage.
Who knows what might have happened?
Well, see, that's another reason where I agree with you, Mr. Cole. The fact is that if you don't keep your soldiers in line, things get out of hand. And if you don't have a threat of repercussions, then these soldiers will run wild. So you've done a good job, at least, in keeping your team in check.
You got T-Money versus going up against JoJo Omega.
And this is going to be a great match here. T-Money versus JoJo Omega, two huge powerhouses at Mayhem Championship Wrestling.
Now, I know T-Money's had a bit of a winning streak here, but I'm not sure if he's got what it takes to beat your boy JoJo.
I'll say one thing, though. I cannot figure out who will win tonight's match. Both of these individuals have shown great power and great ability. Although they might both be big, they've also shown that they're very capable in and outside of the ring.
Well, this is the guy I'm going for in this matchup. My brother, JoJo Omega.
JoJo looks pretty good tonight. He looks ready. He looks focused. He could do without those red glasses, but you know, to each his own.
Now, I've heard rumors in the backstage that JoJo Omega has chosen to ally himself with some other unnamed individuals here at MCW. I'm not sure if we're seeing the formation of another faction, but I'd keep my eye out, because any attack on JoJo might in fact be an attack on other individuals.
JoJo,
I don't suppose you know anything about that, Mr. Mayhem.
I have no comment for that.
Now, one thing we can't forget about T-Money is that he grew up in some of the most brutal ghettos of the United States of America, and he's learned a thing or two on how to survive.
He really wants people to show him the champion. Show him the champion. But who will show him the champion?
Well, I think it's going to take a lot of hard work on the side of T-Money to finally see a chance to face a champion. A champion.
A what?
A champion.
The thing is, as long as T-Money keeps having this winning streak he's having, he's going to be seeing a champion sooner than he expected.
Well, we're going to have to see how tonight's match comes out. After all, he is facing somebody who's already proven themselves many times over here at MCW, the one and only JoJo Omega.
And this match is off. Tie up, two big guys tying up in the middle of that ring.
JoJo Omega looking quite strong.
Another, oh, T-Money comes straight back with another arm wrench. And then they're going back and forth working on each other's arms.
I would not
Seems
have
like
thought
each of them is working on those elbows there.
I would not have thought these two were so evenly matched.
Now this is something that I'll look forward to at MCW. These great matches with these evenly matched individuals going at it here in the squared circle.
These guys are showing some true ability at mat wrestling.
Oh, an Uranagi side slam from JoJo Omega. Not even
Omega going for the pin, but kicked out by one. Looks like T-Money is not going to give up so easily.
Can someone please tell T-Money to pick his pants up?
Yeah, it looks like T-Money's a little more concerned about how he looks like rather than how he wrestles.
Ooh,
Omega giving him a
backbreaker.
huge backbreaker.
As again, JoJo
T-Money
Omega,
on the ground taking some huge hits. Huge fist from JoJo Omega.
JoJo Omega trained in Brooklyn at House of Glory Wrestling.
Huge clothesline to T-Money.
Whoa!
T-Money gets back up.
What
Omega's got him.
strength?
Oh.
How did he pick him up like that? Throwing such a big guy over his head. That shows the strength of JoJo Omega. And he's going for one of his signature moves. The drop.
It's like T-Money is really reeling from that hit. Ref goes for the count. Kick out of one.
Oh, T-Money with those elbows to the head. Trips JoJo Omega.
Looks like those street fighting skills are really helping T-Money out. JoJo Omega's not done with T-Money. Oh, huge slam by T-Money.
One.
Goes for the pin. Kick out by one by JoJo Omega.
Drops the elbow straight on the back. T-Money got JoJo cornered.
These guys are going back and forth. I'm at a loss right now to know who's going to win this one.
And like I said, I'm just absolutely loving the action that we're seeing here on Tuesday Takedown.
What is T-Money doing to JoJo? Oh, a leg drop.
T-Money off the second rope. Huge hit onto JoJo Omega.
That big
T-Money goes to the pin.
JoJo Omega too strong. He kicks out.
Kicks out at 2.
Ooh, what a beautiful hit. Clothesline.
I have to say, I'm quite surprised by the energy and focus that T-Money is showing in this match here tonight.
Ooh, right over the chest.
T-Money's looking a little winded.
I don't know about that, Graham Hall. It looks to me that T-Money's actually shining compared to his previous matches.
Oh, but JoJo's still showing strength, tossing T-Money overhead.
That was a very quick reversal from JoJo Omega.
Another one. Oh, God. Just grabbing him by his head.
Taking T-Money to Suplex City.
No, don't tell me he's doing this. Oh, wait. Is this what I think it is? He's taking T-Money for a swing.
And Omega goes for this huge swing on T-Money.
And a pin. 1, 2. Oh, it's a 2 count.
That looked like a 3 count to me, Mr. Mayhem.
T-Money kicks
Your
out.
referees seem to have maybe some vision issues that they've got to deal with.
Raking the back of T-Money.
Seems to me that JoJo Omega's not happy at all.
A T-bone suplex. Stepping on the back of T-Money. There's Omega suplexing him from the outside in. A beautiful belly-to-belly suplex.
Looks like JoJo Omega might be a little hurt.
It takes a lot of work to lift that much weight.
Oh!
Looks like T-Money's not doing too good either.
Hits him with a ghetto blaster.
Oh, huge hit delivered to JoJo Omega.
Again.
Another huge elbow to JoJo Omega.
And that is a 3 count. JoJo Omega uses this one to T-Money.
Unbelievable. T-Money wins over JoJo Omega. The two big powerhouses of MCW have gone one-on-one. And we've seen T-Money come out on top. Incredible.
T-Money remains undefeated, guys. Don't forget that.
I think I have someone that can make him lose.
T-Money, in my honest opinion, is just another chump. He puts too much emphasis on money and not on skill. And I can promise you that when I do face him in the ring, he's going to regret ever being born.
He looks very winded in this match, though.
Well, he did face a great competitor, JoJo Omega, as always proving himself to be one of the big guns here at MCW.
And I think me and Graham need to go into the back to start getting ready. See you in the ring, bitch.
That's right, the next match here tonight is an Extreme Rules match, a champion versus champion match between Graham Hall and Mark Mayhem.
Dave, so the table is
a lot more than it hurts me.
The table is all yours, Dave.
As always, I'm not adverse to having to do the commentary here at MCW. In fact, we've got the two other commentators that are making their way out to the ring, and we're going to see some great action here. a champion versus champion match. Extreme Rules between the one and only Graham Hall, the current global heavyweight champion, versus Mark Mayhem, the current hardcore heavyweight champion. So we're going to see some amazing action here tonight on MCW Tuesday Takedown for April 14th, 2015. Now, this is the road to April Anarchy. And on Sunday, April 26th, 2015, we're going to see West versus Mark Mayhem for the championship title. And we're also going to see Mark Mayhem versus Graham Hall for the global championship title. And it's going to be one hell of a night. So now we have Mark Mayhem making his way out to the ring, the CEO and founder of Mayhem Championship Wrestling, looking very strong and ready for his match here against Graham Hall tonight. Mark Mayhem drinking in the attention that he's getting right now. Looking very pleased with himself and doing his Samoan chants to the gods to bless his match against Graham Hall. And speaking of the one and only colored commentator, we are having Graham Hall come out now to the squared circle. Looks to me like Graham Hall means business, and he's got a point to prove. Not just for the fact that his new entourage, ATL, won their first match against my DWO, but it looks like he wants to send a message to Mark Mayhem in this champion versus champion match. Both of these competitors have proven themselves time and time again here in MCW, and this should be an incredible match. Facing off. These two individuals are going at it. Incredible action so far. Few seconds into this match. Graham Hall going straight at Mark Mayhem. Oh, what a hit. This is incredible. And as an Extreme Rules match, Graham Hall goes straight to what's under the ring. Looks like he's got a kendo stick to deal to Mark Mayhem. Oh, what a reversal. Mark Mayhem takes that kendo stick. Taken back by Graham. Unbelievable. Look at this action. Yet again, Mark Mayhem getting hit huge. Oh, and what a hit onto Graham. Oh, this is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen a match with so much intensity straight out of the gate. And these two individuals just gonna keep going straight at it. Mark Mayhem going for a pin now. Graham kicks out at one. Huge Russian leg sweep. Graham Hall goes for the pin against Mark Mayhem. Kick out at one. What's Graham doing now? He's going outside the ring. What's he doing? Oh, he's grabbing those steel steps. Mark Mayhem getting outside the ring. Oh, and he kicks Graham. What's Mayhem got up his sleeve now? And they're just throwing fists back and forth outside the ring. Huge hit onto Mark Mayhem. Graham Hall definitely has something improved, but he's thrown back into the ring by Mark Mayhem. What's Mayhem planning on now? He's back in the ring. Looks like a game of cat and mouse. Huge hit delivered to Graham. Oh, and he's choked on the rope there. Oh, wow. Reversal by Graham Rush to the leg sweep. Mayhem's thrown back in the ring. Graham gets in as well. Thrown against the ropes. And a huge backbreaker delivered to Graham Hall. Oh, and he kicks at it too. Looks like Graham Hall's putting him onto the top of the ropes. What's he planning on doing? Huge hit delivered to Mark Mayhem. Graham goes for the pin. And Graham wins at a 3 count. This is unbelievable. The global champion has won over the hardcore champion. I could not have called this myself. Incredible action in this amazing match here on Tuesday Takedown. Now we're going to have to wait for both Graham Hall and Mark Mayhem to make their way back here to the announce table. It'll take a moment here. But each of them, they took quite a big beating. Now what's happening here in the ring? Looks like Graham's just celebrating his win. Global champion, winning over the hardcore champion here. Ref raising his hand in triumph. Looks like Graham is quite pleased with himself. So that's the end of that match. And we have one final amazing match planned here for tonight's main event at Mayhem Championship Wrestling Tuesday Takedown.
Well,
A
that was easy.
steel cage match between Joe Cronin and Dead on Dave. And it looks like we've got Graham Hall back here at the announce table.
Hey, Dave. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I had to make short work of him to show him that who's actually the boss here. So
Whoa.
Nicole-
Cheap shots don't get you anywhere, Graham.
Hey, by any means necessary.
Okay.
That's what Malcolm X said.
So when I take your global championship, it'll be by any means necessary.
Oh, quite an amazing match nonetheless.
Well, I'm glad they got that cage.
So let's go straight to the action here in the ring. We've got the one and only Dead on Dave, Mr. Kofi himself, coming out to the ring for this match against Joe Cronin.
These guys know each other all too well, Dave.
I know these. Well, speaking of that, I know that these two individuals have some bad blood between the two, and I believe that they're trying to really solve that here in the ring at MCW.
I don't think that their bad blood can be resolved in this ring. I don't think their bad blood is going to be resolved until one of them is carried out of here on a daggone stretcher.
Well, if that's the case, Graham Hall, I'd pay to see that. Mr. Mayhem, I'd say make that happen. Speaking of, we've got the one and only Joe Cronin himself making his way out to the ring. As always, full of energy, full of focus, and it looks like he also has something to prove against Dead on Dave.
This again is our main event.
Now, Mr. Mayhem, I have to ask you, who do you think is going to be the winner of this match, this main event here at Tuesday Takedown?
Dead on Dave surprised me by climbing the ladder and receiving a contact, so I believe he can climb out this ladder first. So I'm going with Dead on Dave in this one.
Well, as we all know, the steel cage can be very unforgiving. Only 3 ways to win this match. You either climb out of the ring, or you create a pinfall on your opponent, or you make them submit. Only 3 ways to win this type of match.
Now, although I have respect for the copious one, I think Joe Cronin's going to take this one, because if you think about it, Joe Cronin comes from that hardcore background. This man's been dealing with steel chairs, and weapons, and he knows everything. This is going to be deadly for Dead on Dave.
Dead on Dave, I think, already proving
And
you
here's
wrong.
the match. Amazing action already. Dead on Dave working on those knees of Joe Cronin.
Ooh, a beautiful spine buster.
Another huge hit delivered to Joe Cronin's knee. Looks like Dead on Dave has a strategy involved here. Oh, huge drop kick to Dead on Dave's face. Big hits to his gut. What's he doing now? Oh, another huge hit to his gut.
He grappled him. An arm breaker. Ooh, a beautiful hip toss, showing that wrestling style.
Looks like Joe Cronin is sparing no expense to send a message to Dead on Dave.
Taunting a little bit with a neck breaker.
Another big, huge hit to the gut.
Oh, Dead on Dave with a belly to belly.
That's what I'm talking about. Dead on Dave showing his true strength. Oh, huge Russian leg sweep by Joe Cronin.
Dead on Dave's in for copious amounts of stomach aches, I'll tell you that much.
Punching the head of Joe Cronin. Tossing Joe Cronin like nothing.
Seems to me that Joe Cronin's out for blood in this match. Huge hits delivered to Dead on Dave.
Ooh, a beautiful kick out DDT. I think Joe
What a DDT delivered to Dead on Dave. Joe Cronin,
trying to
he's
escape.
climbing outside.
Is Dave gonna let him go? Dave,
What's
no,
he
no,
doing?
Dave!
He's gonna make it.
Dave basically just let
What
him
the hell
escape.
is Dead on Dave doing? He's letting him climb out. Unbelievable. Joe Cronin wins this steel cage match by climbing out of the ring. You know what, gentlemen? I'm very disappointed with this match.
I think he was dizzy.
I was left feeling lacking.
I think he was left
Well,
dizzy
you know,
by
there was no way in the world that Dead on Dave was going to be able to climb over that cage. Cronin just took the out when he had it.
Either way, that's another win for the one and only Joe Cronin here on MCW Tuesday Takedown. What a finish to tonight's card.
Looks like he can barely walk back to the back. And there's Joe Cronin. This has been it for MCW. As again, this is Mark Mayhem signing off for you today. This has been another great episode of MCW Wrestling. Here's Graham Hull and Devious Dave.
Wonderful stadium.
As again, you've been marked by the Mayhem. Come back next time for next week's show.